Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I'm hoping that the sound is okay. Let's clear our throats. Okay. Oh, let me come a bit closer. Okay, quick message. What's the time? Oh, 21:54. I thought I was going to be live at 10 o'clock. Here we are early. Did I get that card that was in that box? I didn't look at it though. Hello? We have a masculine here who's peeking his head out of the window to say hello. Hello? Look, he's in love. He's got this flame on the side of him, and then I'm taken to that love heart that looks like that there, above his head. It's a chariot. You've got the tiger there, and you have a fox. That energy was taking me to like the runner, chaser. Hey Prince, how are you doing today? It took me to the runner chaser phase, but it's like they've stopped. No one's chasing, so there's no reason to run. I'm doing really well, thank you, Prince. Thought I'd just pop on and have a little live session with you guys. Justice. My eyesight's a bit blurry this evening. You're from India? I'm from England. I thought that lion was crying. My eyesight, like I say, is a little bit blurry. This will help out. All eyes on you. Hey Aidan, how are you doing? Oh, thank you for wishing me a sweet day. Rustum. Listen, if I'm pronouncing your names wrong, I do apologise. It's all a bit of a blur. It's good that you're good. That's good to hear. God bless me. I will take that blessing. Thank you. I have magical eyes, do I now? It's like, look into my eyes, what do you see? Okay, we have two major arcanas here, card number 7 and card number 8. The Chariot and the Justice card. I'm going to read what the meanings are in this book. I have to find the English department. The English section. Oh, I think this is English. The Chariot represents the triumph of the mind. Normal position, adversity, possibly already overcome. An adversity that's possibly already been overcome. Conflicting influence, turmoil vengeance, success, escape, fleeing from reality, perplexity, defeat, failure, conquered, overwhelmed. Then we have justice. Represents proper balance. Normal position, justice, harmony, equity, virtue, honour, virginity, just reward, good intentions, well-meaning actions, advice, self-satisfaction. That's it. Job well done for overcoming these challenges that you've been through. Cheers to the channel of lovers. Eight. Yes. Card number 8. 7. 78. Any advice on life? Well, there's lots of advice on life on my channel. Lots of videos. Let's see what the archangels want to guide you guys. You got victory in reverse. That's already kind of been, I don't know, suggested today. Is that the feminines, I feel like the feminines have more faith. I don't drink tea, Prince. I could make you a cup of tea. That's not a problem, but I drink coffee. But if you was here and you would rather have a cup of tea, I would make you a cup of tea. Okay. My way. You would enjoy it. You'd enjoy my coffee as well, if you like coffee. Victory is in reverse, but then we have the feminine here holding up this victory wreath. Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. This masculine, when I was on my way to do this reading, this message was coming through. It's like you've asked for some, you've made some wishes, including maybe the video before, not maybe, when I said make a wish when it was to blow out the candle. Blow out the match. No more like fight. If you're not in competition with each other, you're both victorious in your own rights, and together you make a fantastic team. But no more running or chasing. This is about to come in together. Okay. I read that in reverse as well. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. You might not think they have been, but they have. Look for the signs. Comfort. Archangel Azrael, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. You got a broken heart. Don't tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart. I just don't think you'd understand. Let's go to the prayers. Hey Freddie, how are you doing this evening, this afternoon, this morning, whatever time it is for you? You and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. faith. So as we can see here, this feminine, she has faith. There's no denying it. Okay. That she just has faith. This leap of faith here, I would say, would be needing to be taken from this person who is a bit apprehensive and has lost their faith. You haven't lost your faith. What's interesting is that I'm taken to this kind of being the victory wreath here, but it's just kind of like fanned open as if they're wings. Have a look at this, because they're both holding up, see? Leap of faith. I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. Do I have any good news? Do I have any good news? I was taken to some lottery scratch cards that I purchased not long ago when I went to the shop. I don't normally play the lottery or scratch cards, but when I last went, I had the numbers that came through was 7 and 11, and I won £15 on those scratch cards. And as I'm walking to the shop today, the number that come through was number 12 first. It's like, okay, you have to buy a scratch card number 12 and then 8. I just kept seeing 8, and I was taken to the strength card, because in some of the cards number 8 is the strength card, the infinity symbol, and in some decks it's the justice card. It's either 8 or 11. Anyway, I don't know, I haven't scratched them yet. Bingo is one of them I saw. I just said, can I have scratch card number 12 and number 8 please? But both times I've just been like ready to pay, and then I remember I've nearly kind of gone away without doing the scratch cards. You've got to be in it to win it. There might be good news. There's a song I'm singing. As soon as you asked about the good news, I'm trying to put words to it. Why do men on earth feel so sad, since our Redeemer made them glad? News of good joy, news of good great mirth, news of the... something about the King's birth. Hello from London. Hello. And how is life in London today? We're going to Leap of Faith. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? I just had my dinner. I had a Sunday roast, and I've been home alone, but still that didn't matter. I put a whole roast chicken into the oven, roast potatoes, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, sage and onion stuffing, a Yorkshire pudding. We had the roast chicken, petit pois peas, green beans, gravy, mint sauce, horseradish sauce, and I think that was it. Fantastic, it was nice. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, that's what it's like. I'm not sure what you're talking to or referring to with your next question. Okay. Cynthia. Cynthia, I've missed you. Lucy, good evening. How are you? I'm really good, thank you. How are you? I think it's because I don't do many lives now. And I don't really do any, well, many premieres. A few. It's just catching each other at the right time, isn't it? A leap of faith. The angels are encouraging you to make the change you've been pondering for a while. This change is absolutely guided, and even though you're not entirely sure what's going to happen next, if you take the leap with faith and trust in your heart, you'll be guided safely to the next step along your path. Your angels want you to visualize that you have wings on your back so that you can fly high like them. Now is the time. I bought 2 candle pillars this Friday. Sugar Plum. Meg is in good hands. Me as well. It's a timeline. Wandering. Yeah, my pillar. Candles. Sugar Plum. I say that they're Pussycat Belle because she's like fluffy. I call her Ballerina because it takes me to the Sugar Plum Fairy. I said, you just need to stick a tutu on her. And just the way that she kind of walks, it's like, din 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 dim 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 dim. Ballerina. I heard Jamie the other day calling her Ballerina. Like, Ballerina! I said, oh my goodness, I've got you calling her it now. Hi, Alfred. Okay, so now is the time. A leap of faith isn't about hoping something's going to turn out positive. It's knowing that it is. It's about trusting God and your angels to carry you safely to the ground. There are so many changes going on in your life right now, and you have the opportunity to move on to the next phase. This is an exciting time. So bring your angelic friends on the journey with you. They are desperate to be invited. Cheers to love. Postcard from Spirit. Have you guys got any good news that you want to share? The time is 2211. The time is now. What good news do you have to share? You are not alone. I am here with you. Though we're far apart, I am in your heart. Dearest Ju, there are times you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. That isn't what you need right now. I'm ever so congested at the top of my nasal passage. Okay. Are dogs friends? Everyone's a friend. If If you're friendly to dogs, dogs will be friendly to you. It's just how it works. If you're friendly to people, people will be friendly to you. If you're friendly to life, life will be friendly to you. Thank you very much. You have a good voice for audiobooks. Yeah, but we have a serious issue with my pronunciations now. I just keep practicing. I don't let it stop me, but thank you for, if I ever feel drawn to go down that path, then I'm going to be a bit more confident, okay, because of what you said. I'm just messing with you. Thank you. The voice has changed. It's a spiritual sound. It's a spiritual voice. It hasn't always been like this. As I've calmed down and settled into my being, I just allow myself to be that vessel for the divine to channel love, comfort, soothingness. Is that such a word? It should be. It's a safe space, a sacred space. Okay. So if you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. That isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the pattern that's shown up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. I like that. Come on, wakey wakey. Hello. It's time to start again. You can do that, you know. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much, we really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust and carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits. Loving you so, so much. So that, allowing your eyes to adjust, and my eyesight's quite blurry. My sweetheart. Have you got a sweetheart? That's nice. A sweetheart keeps you nice and sweet yourself, young, fresh, vibrant, interesting. So, now what? I just use it as a mirror. It's a bit wet, to be honest with you. So now what? I've had it like a crook neck for a while. Well, it hasn't happened like the last few days because I haven't noticed it. But... oh, I know why that is, because I haven't been turning around to like talk to people. I've been like solitude, and I chose not to go out. I got ready both days with the intention of going out, but there was no real reason to go out. Unnecessary trip, I was told. But I noticed earlier, I turned my neck because I went to talk to my daughter, and I was like, oh, okay. Is this kind of the energy of being sick of like always looking over your shoulder? Good vibes? Good vibes. Good, 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 good vibrations. The Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. Should we find out what this card means? Upside down, you're turning me. You're sending love instinctively. Round and round, you're turning me. Upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out. Round and round. I want to know what she says next. I mean, someone's like, has been really down in the depressive dumps here. You got victory in reverse. And then we have this card which says dissatisfaction with a job or project, insufficient reward for the work or energy that is being put in, feeling exhausted since there never seems to be enough time, feeling impatient, worried or melancholy. Impatient, worried, melancholy. That blend is not going to manifest much good. It's not on a good vibe, is it? You've got to get yourself onto the good vibration. Next card. I am from the UK. Yes, I am Rocco. Hello. Rocco Love. The Tower in reverse. We've already had the Tower card come up in one of the readings today. Good morning. Is it Yana? Welcome to the channel of love. The Tower in reverse. Okay, the keywords: protection from full release, avoidance, imprisonment. The reverse meaning: a situation in which too much openness to the forces of change and illumination could be damaging. An inability to finally break free from a limiting situation or beliefs. An innate wisdom that is protecting the soul, avoiding the possibility of truly breaking free. I want to say to you, what is wrong with you? Lots. Hi, the new guy. Hey, how are you doing? Not so new anymore. You don't have to change your name though. Not to please me. Hello everybody. Good evening. Good evening. I hope you are well. I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. Avoiding the possibility of truly breaking free, feeling imprisoned or confined. Some disruption or change may be afoot, which will eventually prove beneficial. But do you believe me? No. That's where the problem lies. In your beliefs. So, I think you're happy to be here. That's good. I think we need more messages. I mean, I can sit here all day, night, and keep pulling cards and showing you the signs and synchronicities. But I can't make you believe. Daily guidance from your angels? Why not? Morning has broken. I feel like someone's like a broken record. Like the first morning, blackbird has spoken. Like the first word, or like the first bird? How was church? Awesome. I don't need to go to church. Church, I feel, is if you kind of follow a religion. Like, I don't follow any religions. Well, spirituality is about embracing the all. So religions can. I was only thinking about this today. You know, if you're told that, I don't know, for some reason you won't be looked after unless you go to like church, that's just a load of bollocks. I'm sorry, it's the law of attraction that we're playing with. It's about your belief and what kind of person you are. And, you know, some people need that, I don't know, that middle man, that middle belief. Just go straight to the Creator. You have the same power. You were told that. Use it. So, but I did used to go to church every Sunday. And I'd go to church on special occasions with my mum. I can't see how that is a demonic way of thinking, really. When you have a listen to what I say, what you're saying is quite demonic, isn't it? It's called me demonic. I wish you no harm. But if you love going to church and that is for you, then fantastic. I'm not saying that I don't love going to church. I always go into churches. I always light a candle. I always pray. And if I can, I'll get up them steps and I'll do a speech. I mean, the church is empty when I go in there. But I have no issues about going into church. But you don't need to go to church for you to be blessed. That's what I'm saying. Steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. Let's read this card. Steady progress. You drew this card as reassurance that you're making steady progress. You sometimes harshly compare yourself to others and feel that you should be farther ahead on your path by now. So let's bring this back to what this reading's actually about. The Tower. The Victory in reverse. The Tower in reverse. Being dissatisfied. Dissatisfaction. You sometimes harshly compare yourself to others and feel that you should be farther ahead on your path by now. Yet look how far you've come, how many lessons you've learned, and how many people you've helped. Focus on your progress instead of expecting perfection from yourself. Each day, take at least one small action step concerning a project that you're passionate about. The additional meanings for this card. You're on the right path, even if it feels that you're moving slowly. Praise the light instead of cursing the darkness, and appreciate yourself. Let's go to the Oracle of Shadows and Light. And then we will finish on this Sunday with a message from the Mother Mary. It's about being open to all. Oracle of Shadows and Light. I've just noticed, for the one that made the comment about my demonic way of thinking, do you not find it interesting that the title of my channel is called The Channel of Love, and the title of yours is called Thug Nasty? Shallow grave, you miss someone. About Shallow Grave, this beautiful young woman is missing someone deeply, and she knows perhaps for the first time what it is to lose someone. Missing someone can be very hard. It feels like a physical ache, and our hearts can indeed be broken, because we humans have the capacity to connect like no others in the universe. We love, and we love so deeply that that love can continue even when the form we loved is no longer with us. If you have received this card in a reading, it is time to acknowledge just how deeply you have yearned for someone's return and how much that person's loss has affected you. That being could be a friend, a pet you loved, or a grandparent or parent who has left. And missing this is so strong that it sometimes is a physical hurt. There is a deep sadness here, and it cannot be eased by denying its presence. And there's definitely this deep sadness that's lingering. Well, there is a deep sadness here, and it cannot be eased by denying its presence. And once this is done, you can put what's missing to rest and visit from time to time, but know that you have been truthful with yourself and that your sadness will change and be a part of your life's beauty, not its pain. Okay, she speaks. It is time to let go. It is time to let something go, but before you do, let's take a moment to acknowledge what this was to you. Know that this meant so much, and that by returning it to the past, rather than yearning for it in the present, you are creating a future that has a greater freedom to it. There are opportunities for fresh starts all the time. Every day, in a sense, gives you a clean slate. For you, we need to slow this down a little bit. For you, this sense of starting over is immensely important after you have grieved. You need to feel that you need to feel that something has been laid to rest and will no longer trespass on the present. Life is kind of like that. So much of what happens isn't about what's actually happening, but thankfully, you will blossom and grow with fresh relationships and love after mourning this lost one. Okay, the divination message. We're struggling now to speak. The divination message. Sentimentality, holding on to the past, idealising the past, refusing, not allowing yourself to get over a breakup with a friend, a move to a new town, a faded romance, parents who have divorced, or something you are convinced that you must have back in order to be happy again. Mourning for what was and what you feel should have been. Very deep sadness. And yet this experience has been of great value. It is time to move on and to place all of that to rest. Working with the element of earth is most beneficial when this card and fairy come to visit you. You may wish to plant a memory tree, something earthy and growing that changes to commemorate your lost love. As it grows and changes, you will heal. You will heal, and memories will be sweet and sad without bitterness and pain. The earth takes form and changes them and gives back to us what we let go of in new forms. It is time for you to stop hanging on so sadly to that which has long passed. Mourn and then come back to us ready to live again. I like that. Mourn and then come back to us ready to live again. Because I did say in this reading, it was like, what is wrong with you? You need to mourn. You need to get over this. Okay. Let's finish with a message from the Mother Mary. I've got the card, thank you. Our Lady of Peaceful Change. Change is coming to you now, my dear child. It is a change that has been triggered by your loving prayers, held deep within your heart. This change does not have to be difficult for you. Trust in me, and I shall ensure that you are supported through this change, that you are held safely and securely in my heart as you transition from one way to another. I would like you to use your energy for more worthy purposes than unnecessary worry. Trust me a little more and know that the changes you are encountering now, or soon will, are actually the blessing of my answer to your prayers. Our Lady of Peaceful Change comes to us when change is either happening now or is on its way to us soon as an answer to a prayer. Not all change has to be difficult. Change can evoke thoughts of upheaval, uncertainty, instability, and even fear. We all have different capacity to accept change with equanimity, depending on the circumstances and situation. Sometimes it might seem very frightening indeed. At other times it might not be so frightening. It may even be considered exciting, even whilst there are moments of confusion or uncertainty. Our Mother Mary understands that sometimes change feels very challenging, and sometimes there is a very good reason for this. Perhaps the sheer magnitude of the change requires a lot of emotional energy in order for us to be able to take the leap. Okay. in such situations, we might actually need a bit of a push from life or a nudge from the Divine Mother to take the steps. This Chariot card here is when you're given that nudge, that internal kind of, you have that urge, push. Those nudges will come in the form of life circumstances that urge us to loosen our grip and let life happen more freely. Sometimes it will be a gentle lull in the waves of the great ocean of life, and we relax, let go, and flow. At other times, we need a great big wave to overcome us in order to let go and realize that it is actually safe to flow. The fear was only about the letting go. However, the Holy Mother also knows that there are plenty of times when we worry or fear through change, and it is not necessary for us to do so at all. Our Lady of Peaceful Change comes to you now to allay any concerns you have about a change that is taking place right now or will soon come to you. She tells you that everything is going to work out for the best, and that although there might be some adjustments to make, there is nothing to be concerned about. She is taking care of all of the details, and you can relax and trust that if you need to attend to something, you will feel an inner nudge to do so. She is also letting you know that this change in circumstance or situation will actually feel much better for you. It will free you up from something that you weren't consciously aware was holding you back. She asks that you trust her, and trust that as you adjust to the change, you will realize that it is the answer to a prayer. The Oracle of Our Lady of Peaceful Change brings a general piece of guidance for those who have drawn this card, which is to trust a little more. Whether you relate to the experience of change in your life as happening now, or believe that it needs to happen, she is asking you to pray to her and trust. All is happening in perfect timing, and whilst you can do all that is in your power when you can, don't believe that you have to force something to be. Change happens naturally as we grow. Trust it, trust yourself, trust her. That's that. No dirty talk tonight, Anthony. Sorry to disappoint. Just talk of love. Right, guys, have yourself a fantastic evening. Rest well. You will all sleep very peacefully tonight. There's your good news. Peaceful night's sleep. You're welcome. Honk honk. Take care. Much love.